Revolving doors. The way in is the way out. The way out is the way in. Sometimes we walk in one door and come out a different person. In the case of Zachary Greenberg and Vernon Mantiple, this was all too terribly true. So tell me, Mr. Greenberg, how did Zack and Vernon get inside these revolving doors? Why were they together in the first place?
Spence, you know why.
Mr. Greenberg, this is for the record, okay?
The record, right. Okay. Zack was going on a class trip. I was supposed to drive him. I had to cancel. That meant that Zack had to carpool with someone else. He got upset. I'm not going to listen to this.
But Dad, carpool with Vernon? I mean, why do I even have to sit in the same car as that cheesehead? Why can't you take me? It's only 40 minutes out of your way.
Zack hasn't been the same since he turned 13. It's all, give me this, take me here, buy me that. And I thought, if I didn't give in to him this time, he might finally learn to appreciate all the things that I do for him. So?
You've never had it so good.
You mean sitting in your limo? Oh yeah, my life's complete.
I mean, it's not a major sacrifice. All he had to do was get along with Vernon for one lousy day.
The door goes this way, Greenberg.
No, it doesn't, Vern. It goes this way.
Guys, come on, it's time to go. Man, I can't believe the bad vibes between those two.
I know. I'm even picking them up on my oscillator.
You always have to get your way, don't you?
Me? What about you?
They're reaching warp speed.
Awesome.
Oh no!
Zack, bail out!
Why am I wearing your jacket, Greenberg?
I don't know, Vern. Why am I wearing your glasses?
Zack?
Do I look like a Greenberg to you?
Vernon?
Not on your life.
Is what's happening what I think is happening?
They've switched bodies.
Spence, that's my body.
Greenberg.
Look at me.
Vernon.
Vernon's stolen my body.
I know. It's amazing. He looks exactly like you.
And, sorry to tell you, guy, but you look exactly like Vernon.
Oh, no. I even smell like Vernon. Spence, what the heck happened?
Well, you fried my oscillator, and the revolving doors must have set up some sort of bipolar vortex, causing a personality transference.
Well, is it reversible?
Well, I'll have to install a polarity suppressor, and then I'll have to go back and run some tests.
How long will that take?
I don't know, a day? Maybe?
No. So, you mean I have to live like this for a whole day?
Zack, I want you to take a look around you. You have your own cushy limo, your own minibar, your own mansion. I mean, for a mere 24 hours, how bad can being Vernon really be?
And Vernon, where does he go?
Well, since it's you, your place.
Greenberg! Give me back my life!
You know what, Spence? Take your time. This could work out for a while. Yes, 10 more gold bullion bars. Yes, I just took over Trump Towers.
How delightful. Well, Master Vernon, you've achieved billionaire level. Shall we go for a hostile takeover of Microsoft?
I'm game.
50 billion. 60 billion. Oh, look. Bill Gates is waving the little white flag. Well, you've outbid me again, Master Vernon.
You let me win, didn't you?
Of course, you always insist on it.
Well, what's the fun in that?
Fun? Well, fun was never a priority. It's getting late. Would you like your foot massage before or after your manicure?
Let's play another round. And this time, don't hold back on me.
Are you sure?
Hey, Charles, why do you let me walk all over you?
What was that?
Why do you put up with all this? The drawing baths, the foot massages. Why don't you just tell me off and chuck the whole thing?
Chuck the thing. Oh, you mean quit? Well, I couldn't do that. I have an obligation to the family.
Oh, so we pay you well.
Not really. You see, money, it may surprise you to know, Master Vernon, is not everything. I have raised 3 generations of Mantevils, and I believe I've made some sort of contribution to their success. After all, without me, some of you wouldn't find your socks in the morning. Oh, my. I seem to have leveraged the World Bank. You're not going to sulk.
Hey, Charles. The next time I tell you to do something really stupid, just tell me to stuff it.
Stuff it.
You want me to do what?
For starters, pick up your underwear and put away your socks. And once you've picked up enough to actually see the floor, please vacuum it.
This is manual labor. Does this look like a blue collar to you? Besides, it's time for my foot massage.
Foot massage? What? Karate and hockey lessons aren't enough? Look, all I ask for is a little help in return after all I do for you, Zack. Underwear. What are you doing?
Look, I have my rights. You can't hold me hostage here.
Oh, yes, I can. It's called grounded. And no more allowance until your chores are done.
Allowance? What am I getting paid for this grunt work?
$5 more than you deserve.
I'm a slave. In tacky shoes.
All right, that's the last straw. Look, I understand there's a lot of things you want to do, Zack, but I have rights too, and it's time you started respecting them. I am not your servant, understood? If you want me to cater to your social life, you're going to have to start to earn it. Is that clear?
Cam, you should have been there. Vernon has his own theater linked to a satellite. I was watching Scrap Heap live from Caesar's Palace.
You stole my life, Greenberg, and I want it back now.
Jeez, Vern, you look stressed. What's the matter? Do you miss your before-bedtime jacuzzi, or is it the back rubs?
Your father is a tyrant.
Oh, he made you do my chores. Cool.
Cool? Your blankets have no temperature controls. You bathe standing up. You're a Neanderthal, Greenberg. Spencer! You've got to get me out of this body.
I'm working on it, Vernon. If my theory is right, all I have to do is rewire my oscillator to throw a reverse charge at the revolving doors just when they hit warp speed.
Well, that shouldn't take too long. A day or two, a week at most. You can't rush science.
Zack, think about this. How long do you really want to remain Vernon? I mean, there is only so much deodorant in the world.
You're right. Spence, let's go for it.
Okay, we have to recreate the paranormal occurrence exactly. So wait for my signal. Okay, enter the doors now.
You heard sharp. It has to be exactly like before. I went in first.
No, you didn't. I did.
Here we go again.
The reverse charge is spiking. It's now or never.
You're hurting my wrists. I have very delicate wrists.
Honestly, I don't know which one is worse. Boys, that's enough now.
No, Charles, stay away from the doors!
I'm Vernon again. Vernon.
And I'm... No, I'm not. Who am I?
Charles?
No, it's me. Zack.
Zack?
I'm afraid not.
Spence, what the heck happened?
I know what happened. Sharp messed up, and Charles is in your body. That makes you my servant. See? Dreams do come true.
Okay. You're Zack Greenberg.
Zack Greenberg.
No. This isn't working. Undo your top buttons, untuck your shirt. Slouch a little.
I'd rather die.
Hey, stay with me on this. Spence needs time to recharge the oscillator, so that means until tomorrow, you have to be Zack. Look, we'll get you back in your body as fast as we can. Better. Okay. This is your apartment. The tall, chubby guy inside is your dad. Hey, don't worry, Zack does weird stuff all the time. It just goes right over his head. But throw in a few cools, and I'm stoked, and you'll do fine. Oh, don't clean too much. Spence, hurry, we don't have much time.
Servant, my putter.
Get it yourself, Vernon.
Do I detect an attitude problem? We'd better behave ourselves if we ever want to be Zack Greenberg again.
I am Zack Greenberg. And I'm going home to my dad.
Really? In that outfit? Is your dad that kind to strangers? My putter, servant.
I am stoked. Dad.
Just a little harder on the big toes.
Back rub. Greenberg, you never get away with it.
Is, everything okay?
It's great. Where did you learn to... Is that a flamingo?
Oh, no, it's a swan. Boy Scouts. Would you like your hamburger blackened or broiled?
Your call.
Excellent. I mean, cool.
Nope, that's it for him. End of the line. I'm not reading you a bedtime story.
Charles does. It relaxes me and broadens my intellectual horizons.
Children's bedtime stories.
One word of this slips out, Greenberg, and the entire school will know you cleaned my toenails. Well, go on, read it.
And so, Winkin' and Blinkin' and Nod sailed along in their boat through the starry night.
Can't you read it with a little more passion? Charles does.
That's because Charles likes you, Vernon. And he actually likes this sucky job, too. And if you had a brain in your head, you'd use it and treat him better.
Shut up and read.
This is delicious, Zack. What is this interesting combination of spices?
Salt and pepper. I found them in your tool drawer.
Right, I knew I put them somewhere. This is really something, Zack. You have no idea how much this kind of help means to me.
I rather enjoyed it myself.
So what changed your mind about helping out around the house? Was it my little lecture? The bit about respecting the rights of others? I bet that did it.
Oh, yes, that was very effective. I thought about it carefully. Carefully and, deeply.
Greenberg, you're a super parent. Salt and pepper. It's amazing.
And Lincoln threw out his net and captured the biggest star he could find. Spence, it's me. I don't care if that thing isn't finished recharging. Get me out of here. Spence? You there?
I can't sleep if I don't hear the whole story. You're not a very good servant, Greenberg.
This is game over, Vernon. I'm out of here.
You take one step out of that door, and you're fired. Or should I say Charles is fired?
What?
Like you said, he's very dedicated to his work. It would crush him.
He wouldn't do that.
To get back at you in a New York minute. But you won't let that happen. You're a bleeding heart, Greenberg. You care about people. That's your weakness, am I right? Shall we? Servant, I'm gonna be late for school. Get a move on. Okay, briefcase, toiletries, lunch hamper, good. Has the limo been brought around yet?
It's waiting outside. Master Vernon.
A little more emphasis on master, but you're definitely improving. A few more days and you'll have it.
Spence, I'm losing it. I'm making my move. I don't know how. Meet me at the revolving doors in 20 minutes.
Servant!
Greenberg! Let me out!
Automatic door locks. I love limos.
You drove all the way here.
No, correction. Charles's body did. He's an excellent driver.
Okay, we're here. Let's move.
Greenberg!
She's starting to spike. This is it.
After you, Master Zack.
Charles! Don't you move! You put one step into that door and you're fired!
She's starting to overload. It's now or never.
I mean it, Charles. Canned for good. And no references.
Oh, Vernon. Stop it.
What did you say?
I said, stop it. One more word out of you, and I'll post your bedtime reading list on the school bulletin board. Understood?
Yes.
Wow. You really nailed him.
Yes, I feel rather stoked myself.
Now! Go! Go! It's me. The real me. Man, it feels good to be back in my own skin. I guess you don't really appreciate some things until you have to go without them.
Oh, Zack, I'm taking you up on your offer. I shopped for 3 weeks, and look, I got you the gourmet cookbook you asked for.
I asked for this.
Yeah, you don't remember? Oh, and look, salt. Man, 3 home-cooked meals a day. This is gonna be great.
Zack File 413- The Big Switcheroo. I present for you 2 photos for your inspection. Vernon Mantifull and Zachary Greenberg. But who is really who? You decide.
Who's who? Okay. This is Vernon. This is Zack.
Mr. Greenberg, please. Now let's put aside our comfortable preconceptions and try again.
Okay. My nose, my hair, my good looks. Yeah. It's Zack.
Look into the eyes. Deep into the eyes. My entire scientific career is riding on this.
Is there anyone I'd switch places with? Anyone I'd switch places with? Let's see. No way! How could I even think of giving up this level of charm and cool? Not to mention my brilliant figure in merchant banking and commodity trading. And the profile! I mean, look, check out the profile! Need I say more?
Of course I can tell who is who.
Great, go ahead and testify.
This is me, and this is Greenberg.
That's a lie. You switch bodies, and that is the evidence.
I told you I'd get my revenge.